almost. I think that worked. Let's see if that worked. Welcome. Let me see if this is actually working. I think so. We're close to it. Close to getting it to work. Yes! It works. Yes, it lives. Fantastic. Okay, welcome everyone. Let me get this all set up so I can see all of you at the same time. Just setting up here. Going live. Oh, now we're going live. Okay. We weren't live before. Now we're live. Okay. Now we're live. Welcome. If you haven't been here before, I just went live 10 seconds ago. So hopefully you can see me now. At least you will in a few seconds. Let me just make sure I have opened up. Oh, hey, welcome. My name is Welcome. I've been live now for 15 seconds. So let me just make sure that everything is on here. Comments, reactions. There. I think we're good to go. Yes, we are. Yes, welcome. Welcome back. Welcome, Peru Explorer. Very cool. And Melanie, welcome back. Good to see you. I just went live a few seconds ago. So you are one of my first people here. We had a very interesting session yesterday. That was probably the most interesting discussion I've ever had in a live stream before. So we're going to talk about that. We had some really interesting discussions yesterday. Danny, top viewer. Danny, I think right now it's just us. Ah, here they come. Now they're coming in. Danny, good morning. So you are, if you're saying good morning, you are probably Brazil, right? Am I right, Danny? I think so. Well, thank you. I already got 15 hearts. I've been broadcasting for 1 minute. 45. Danny, Slim, thank you. Keep those hearts coming. Keep them coming. That always helps. Canada. Remind me again, which part of Canada are you? Well, if it's morning for you. Oh, it's really morning for you. Like me, it's 5:06 a.m. What time is it where you are in Canada? What part of Canada are you in, actually? Adriana. Love your name. It's so international. Well, so is Dani. It is very French and Spanish. A little bit of everything. Welcome back. We had a really interesting slang class yesterday. I mean, we're going to talk about some of the things we talked about yesterday. It was interesting. And the day before that, we got into, how do I say this, a debate. It was a very fiery debate. Eastern part, 8:07 and 5:07 for me. I love Canada. Oh, did I tell you, Danny, I'm often on a TV show there called Breakfast Television. Do you still get that in Canada? It was their your number one morning show. And they had me come on often and talk to parents and help parents understand the teens' new slang. How do you sleep? Oh yeah, which channel? Oh, CCTV. I can't believe I just remembered that. I think it was CCTV. That's like Canadian something broadcasting, Canadian Corporation Television, something like that. Hi Yins, rootin' tootin'. Oh, I love your name. You are just so slanging. Oh, right, CTV. So rootin' tootin', that rootin' tootin' cowboy. It makes me think, of course, of Bugs Bunny, Yosemite Sam, and hi Yins, love Yins. We're going to talk about that later. Yeah, don't go away. Rootin' tootin', I don't think I saw you here before. Is this your first time here? And if so, what made you stop in? I'd love to know. And where are you from? I always love knowing that. Yesterday we had a lot of people here, and we had a real big debate. It got fiery in here. A big, big debate, which actually kind of surprised me. Because we're talking about just everyday slang, everyday idioms, expressions that we all use in Canada and the United States, where I am, Los Angeles. But wow, did it go crazy. At what time your show is on? Well, I don't go on regularly in Canada, but every now and then they have me come into the Breakfast Television, which is a big talk show in the morning. Rootin' tootin', I haven't been here for a long time. From Indiana, family from PA. Okay, well, where have you been? Actually, where have I been? I'm finally back every day at the same time. 5 a.m. Los Angeles time. This is me at 5 a.m. Okay, yes. Maybe a latte, maybe two, but this is me. Uh, oh, well, welcome. That looks like it's Greek. Someone from Greece. I'm going to say Yasu. And hopefully I'm saying something in Greek that means hello. And welcome. You're my newest follower just now. For those of you coming back, or if you're new, welcome. We had a really fiery slang class yesterday. Really interesting. It got into a debate, which you'll see. We're going to talk about it. Alex, Indiana, exclamation point. I think we have yet another Indianan. Do we? Okay. Then I'm going to take some questions. Okay, so let's see who we have here in the room at the moment. Let me just get rid of a couple of things here. There we go. Okay, and let me bring in my comments. Let's see, where's my comment screen? Just one moment. Got to bring in the comment screen so I can see everything that's going on. Ah, there it is. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, if you haven't been here before, welcome. We have one new follower. So welcome. Am I right? Yasu. Are you from Greece? It sure does sound like it. For you, Corsair guy, what does that word mean? I think you know what that means. And just to let you know, I have to be super, super, super clean during this broadcast. But I do have a new broadcast coming up next week, beginning of next week. Slangman After Dark, which we'll talk about. There I can say anything. But we have to keep it very respectful and clean here. Hello, sir. Gearsama Adventures. Am I saying that right? Welcome. We have 3 new followers. We have 240 likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome. If you don't know who I am, let me tell you who I am. Who is this guy in front of you right now? I am Slangman. Slangman David Burke. I've written 30 books on American slang and idioms. Those are the expressions that are really confusing unless you understand what they really mean. If you're learning English and you don't know slang, you don't know English, because we all use slang. Everyone in the United States, everyone in Canada, in the UK, we all use a different English than you're learning in school. You're learning standard English. That's fine. It will help you pass the test. But then, as you probably know, you go to the United States, you go to Canada, you turn on a Netflix movie, you watch TV, you come to social media, and you can't understand us. That's because we all use slang. I have just released my digital multimedia series, my slang course on 2026, Street Speak. Take a look. You can open the books up for free. Here's what you do. Tap the profile pic, and you'll see there's a finger pointing down. You can either write down all those words. I have to be careful how I put this. Write them down, or better yet, write them down. You can go there later, or go there now if you like. This will take you to my place where you can open the books for free. Take a look, see if you want them. They are only $9 to teach you how Americans really speak. And I know you spend a lot of money on textbooks on how to speak standard English, which nobody speaks. I am Slangman David Burke. I've been broadcasting to about 500 million English learners like you. If you want to learn how we speak American slang and idioms, check out my profile picture. Just tap it. You'll go to a page. You'll see a finger pointing down. Follow those directions, and you can get right over to my books. And if you want something for free right now, you can also tap my profile picture and get my top 10 list, which will be sent to you every week. And you're going to want this. If you're a teacher, you need to know these words. If you're a student of English, you need to know these words. So tap my profile picture, follow the directions. All I need is your first name and your email, and that email is private. It's just between us. I do not sell any lists. Do not worry. And then you will know our everyday slang, my top 10 list of slang, and it's free. It's free for you. And that way you can stay up to speed, as we say in slang. It means knowledgeable about what is really happening every day. So this is an important link for you. So take a look at that. I'll get rid of that for now. Bring us back to our lesson plan. Okay, let's take a look at what you're saying right now. Luceo Plumero. That sounds so international. Hey, another day someone me said me brand new for a new. Not say that again. I'm not sure what you mean. For you, Corsair guy, I don't know, bro. What's up? Oh, what's up? From Bali. Really? How is the weather in Bali right now? It sounds like it's a beautiful place. I think I want to go there right now. This is awesome. Fastest fingers. Well, thank you. And we haven't even begun. Wait till you see what we're going to talk about. We have Mam Alicia. Been teaching English for 27 years. Honestly, still learning on how to use slang. Ma'am, Alicia, really, I am so glad you're here. I love my English teachers, and I'm really, really glad you're here. You will be too, because unfortunately, the English that a lot of schools must teach is the standard English. We don't speak standard English, as you know. As a 27-year teacher of English, please DM me also. You know that we don't speak standard English. No one does. Yes, it helps your students pass a test. It does not help them when they go to the United States, they go to Canada. So let me show you again real quick for those of you just joining us. I'm my English teacher. I am Slangman David Burke. I've been broadcasting to 500 million English as a second language learners to help them understand the real English. I've been broadcasting on Voice of America. So if you don't know what that is, it's the broadcast arm of the United States government. They brought me on as a guest to help their listeners, millions, 500 million listeners, to understand our real English. Everyone got so excited, their phone lines lit up with people saying, we want Slangman back. So I became a regular for 6 years on Voice of America. If you're teaching English, if you're learning English, if you already know English, but you don't understand Americans, you don't understand our TV shows, you don't understand Netflix, you don't understand American songs, I just released my 2026 digital multimedia course on American slang and idioms. If you want to learn how Americans really speak, I'm from Los Angeles. This is a Los Angeles accent. I was born right in the middle of Hollywood. This is it. These books have dialogues you want to know, dialogues about dating, all in slang, popular slang, dialogues the words you would use in school, all in slang, shopping, money, finance, meetings. This will take you through different situations that you are in all the time, but you may not understand us. So take a look, tap my profile picture, tap that, you'll get to my profile page, you'll see a finger pointing down, follow those directions, you can take a look at the book as you scroll down, you'll see sample pages. You guys, it's $9, that's all. It's a monthly subscription for $9, that's less than 2 lattes. Oh, and they're based on this. Can you read that okay? Oh wait, I think the green is disappearing because it's like green screen. Oh, I have to fix that. Okay, but this is the new book, and you'll see it is in beautiful, full color. And now the digital version is up there on the top. So if you want to learn real American slang, for example, let me give you a sample here and see if you, oh, here, the cover of the book. Do you see that guy right there? So the expression we use in English, which is really popular, is I'm having a blast. So you see him being blasted out of a cannon. That's literal, but figuratively, he's having a really great time in this. And we'll go through the book. In this book, for example, at a party. So I know that a lot of you like to go to a party. Let's see if you can see this. Let me see if you can. Okay, so there's some words in there which we'll talk about. These are typical slang words you would use at a party. For example, we have an expression. Go break the ice. Don't be shy. Break the ice. If you break the ice, it means to go and talk to someone. You're nervous, but you're going to break the ice. You're going to begin the conversation. There are so many expressions in here. So tap my profile picture. You'll see dozens of audio programs where you can hear native speakers like me speaking each dialogue. You will see videos, dozens of videos where I will be talking to you throughout, helping you, guide you through the different chapters on how we really speak. And the main video updates every day. $9. And I know you spend a lot of money on classes. I think our English teacher will admit that it's expensive. Textbooks are expensive. They're a lot more than $9, and that's what I'm offering you because you are in my room. Do check this out. And if you want my free list, by the way, of slang terms, here's my top 10 list. If you are a teacher, please, my teacher in here, this is my top 10 list. I can send it to you every week for all of you who want to learn our everyday slang that we all use. All of us. It doesn't matter if you're 8 years old or 80 years old. We all use this. Tap my profile picture, which is over there. If you're on a laptop, it's over there. If you're on a mobile phone, tap my face, not this one, that one up there, and you'll go to my profile page. You'll see, I think, one finger pointing down. Follow those directions. I just need your first name and your email. And don't worry, I do not sell my emails to anyone. They're just for me. That's it. And that way I can send you a free list every week. And I'm only doing that for people in my room. It is nowhere else. You will not find that at any other place but in here. So that's for you. That's free. And again, if you do want to learn slang and take my course is also up there. Street Speak 1, the 2026 version. So let's now take a look at our lesson. We have a lot of people in here, a lot of people asking us for questions. Read the book for us. Okay, I will. I will go through some of the book. In fact, don't go away. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Yeah, I do have an idea, so I can read the book. Okay, so, ma'am, Alicia, please DM me. Let's connect. DM me. I love that you're a teacher. Hello from Peru. Hola, ¿qué tal? De Peru. I'm so glad you're here. This is what I need. Yes, exactly. Exclamation point. Here, let me just tell you something. I was born in a family where 7 languages are spoken. My parents are from Europe, so I understand what you're going through. One of my languages is French, and I sound like a native. But when I went to France to live with my family, they understood me perfectly because I was speaking formal French. Bonjour. Well, no one says that. They say salut. That's like, hi, what's up? So I understand how difficult it is when you're learning English and you think you're fluent. And you're proud of yourself, and you should be. You've learned standard English, but that's like me teaching you how to drive with just the accelerator and not the brake, right? There's another side to the driving story. And if I don't teach you about the brake, that's dangerous. The same thing in English. If I don't teach you the other side of English, which is the slang, that's dangerous. You need to know it. So I'm really, really glad you're here. Dan, hello, welcome. Yes, I'm going to talk about that book, absolutely. But I'm also teaching foreigners all around the world my national language, Indonesia. I know some slang. Please write to me. Write to me, let's talk about this. I'm so glad. My new version of the books, we'll talk. They're very clean. You can use them in any country. I'm really excited about. I've been told there are idioms and words I cannot say. Oh, let's take a look right now. Okay, I'm pinning this. Sky Welder, I'm so glad you said this. I've been told there are idioms and words I cannot say. Absolutely. But understand this. I want you all to understand. Slang is not dirty. Dirty words are dirty. But slang is not dirty. It's like language. It's like saying, I can't learn a language. It's dirty. No. There are dirty words in the language, and you can use them if you want, or not. So let me explain. Slang is, let me compare slang to standard English. Standard English is the tuxedo of the language. It is the formal language, the tuxedo. Slang is the t-shirt and the jeans. It's the relaxed language we all use. My books are 100% clean. Yes, I have a different book where I have other words. But if you want to learn everyday slang that is clean, sure, some slang words are dirty, but that's not what I'm teaching. I'm teaching 100% clean words. I do have a podcast coming out next week, and if you want information on that, it's called Slangman After Dark. It's an important podcast because I'll be talking about the words that you should never, ever, never, 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 never say, but you need to understand. In fact, if you want information about that, all you have to do is just go here. It's the same place where you'll get my free list of slang words. Definitely go there and sign up. It's just your first name and email. I don't sell your email to anyone. It's just between us. And that way I can keep you informed about the podcast and anything new in the world of slang. And this is free. This is all free to you. And I want to make sure you understand on this platform, it's all clean. This is all clean slang. Then there's Slangman After Dark, which is different. Okay, so you see what I'm saying. Okay, let's go back to our lesson coming up. Cousin Tad's back. Yay, my buddy. I'm always so glad you're here. Let's see here. Oh, Tom, Slangman. Yes, I am Slangman. Oh, Tom, are you a troll? More like, yeah, man. Really? Interesting. We may have a troll with us, and that's a slang word for someone who comes in to try to upset you, get you mad, which doesn't work with me. But I just have to warn you, be respectful, because this finger can just boop, block you just like that. Okay, Cousin Tad, I'm so glad you're back. Love the bicep. Remind me I'm going to the gym today. Slangman After Dark. Hang out with your... I love that. Cousin Tad, love that. And yeah, and you're kind of right. Okay, we have Hank and Pink. Hank and Pink. What's poppin', broski? Oh, you've been lit. Love it. Okay, that is like, how you doing? That's super slang, which we're going to talk about. Okay, let's get into it now. As you can see, oh wait, you can't see. It's not on my screen. I'm going to bring it back on my screen now. Boom. In standard English, we would say, Slangman's class is a lot of fun. That's perfect English, but Slangman's class is a blast. Pardon me. I was sick last week, much better now. Last week my voice was so low. A lot better now, so excuse me for that. This is the new book, the 2026 book. The green is disappearing because of the green screen effect, which I have to get rid of. But you'll see here, there's an image on the front of my book, which is also in front of the digital subscription I just showed you. This guy is having a blast. Literally, he's being blasted out of a cannon, but figuratively, he's having a great time. This is a popular expression, you guys. I'm having a blast in Slangman's slang class. I'm having a blast. So, let's have a blast and talk more about slang. First, I have to thank a few people. Thank you, my 19 new followers. I've only been broadcasting for about 15 minutes. 19 new followers. I'm so glad you're here. Make sure to follow me. If you're learning English or want to be fluent in English, you must follow me. And 1K likes. Thank you so much. Let's get those to 2K. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those hearts. We can do it. 2K. Come on, 2K. And we also have in our live chat. Why is so much slang in American English derived from the African American vernacular? That's interesting. Let's take a look at that. And you said it perfectly. Hank and Pink wants to know, why is so much slang in American English derived from African American vernacular English? It is. Is all of it? No. A lot of it absolutely is. There was a time when a group would have their own slang. Teenagers would have their own slang. 20-year-olds, their own slang. Different cultures. Hip-hop artists would have their own slang. Musicians would have their own slang. Now, because of social media, the barrier is broken. So when one group creates some slang, suddenly a lot of other people start to use it. And I always tell students, you don't have to use the slang, but you have to recognize it. You must recognize it because you will hear it. And especially, you teenagers know there's nothing worse than somebody who's not a teenager who uses slang, uses your slang. Ew. But certainly if you're a teacher, a parent, or just someone who loves to know English, you want to know all of the slang to recognize it, because you'll hear it. You'll hear it on TV shows, in movies, Netflix, all over the place. Okay, lots of new followers, 23 new followers, 1.2K likes. Thank you so much. Let's get those likes up to 2,000. Just give me some taps there. That would be great. No way. Okay, I have to pin this from Sal. I don't believe this. No way. Sal, you have to DM me. Sal, you just gave me goosebumps. That's when you get... Ugh. Sal, I remember watching Slangman's World on American Forces Network growing up. My family loved the Rooster song. I cannot... Sal, all right, let me explain. I star in a TV show for children. My producer, I don't know if you knew this, Sal, my producer produced Star Wars and Raiders of the Lost Ark. I star in that show, and it was first broadcast on American Forces Network. And Sal saw it. It's just me and cartoon characters. You can still see it. I don't. If you DM me, I can send you the place to go to see it. I can't say it on the platform because they'll think that I'm trying to, push you away. DM me if you want to see the kids' TV show. And in fact, very soon I'm going to upload those episodes. Sal, you made my day. I love those episodes. If you guys probably don't know this, I teach children how to speak about 10 different languages. It's just me and cartoon characters, and as I mentioned, my producer produced Star Wars and Raiders of the Lost Ark. I didn't know that when I met him, and I'm glad I didn't, because I would have been really, really nervous. So I don't know if you know this, Sal. In that TV show where I teach children how to speak 10 languages, I write all the music, I write all the lyrics, I play all the instruments. It's all me. And so much fun. So DM me if you want that information. I can't believe it. My buddy Jameson, about to go to school. Jameson, DM me. Or whatever you do. Text me. Jameson. Jameson is my wonderful friend and moderator. Hey, Jameson, have fun in school. Can't be in for a long time. But I'm so glad you're here. Jameson, somebody just came online. Sal, maybe you heard this, who used to see my TV show. I don't know if I mentioned this to you. I've been starring in a TV show for children that was produced by the producer of Raiders of the Lost Ark and Star Wars, and it's just me and cartoon characters. And you grew up watching it, Sal. That's so cool. Yes, I am a native speaker. Somebody just asked, Sundown. I am a native speaker from Los Angeles. Let me just tell you again who I am real quick, then we'll get on with the lesson. I am Slangman David Burke. I've written 30 books on slang. I am from Los Angeles. This is a native Los Angeles accent. To be exact, I was born in the middle of Hollywood, California. This is a native accent from Los Angeles. I just released my new digital multimedia subscription on slang. My Street Speak 1 course, it's only $9. You guys, I know you spend a lot more money than $9 on textbooks and on English courses. These books, I just uploaded it. This will teach you how Americans, how Canadians, how we really speak. There's even a section in each chapter on slang from the UK, from New Zealand, from Australia, from all over. So I make sure you understand our slang. There are audio programs and videos. If you want to learn how Americans really speak, and I know you do, you've spent so much money already on standard English lessons, but that's just half the story, maybe less than half the story. This is the real language, and I'm so proud to offer it to you. If you want to know our daily slang, you can also go here. Wait, that's the wrong button. Here it is. You can go here too. Same place. Tap my profile picture up there or over there if you're on an iPad or laptop. Go there. Just give me your first name and your email. I don't share email addresses. Your email is safe with me. It's just so that I can send you the regular top 10 list every week of slang terms that I heard each week on TV, on social media, all over. So that way you'll stay really, really informed. But again, this is free. This is my course. This will help you so much to learn how we really speak. Okay, so I'm so glad that, Sal, you really made my day. And Cousin Tad, of course. I'm here learning slang from the original Slang D-Man. There was another David in here just a while ago. I think he already left. Wow, Sal, you made my day. Okay, let's take a look. And definitely text me, Jameson. Okay, let's take a look at, what we talked about yesterday. This was really, really, really cool. I want to bring this up again, and here's why. This was a fiery, exciting moment in our slang, because this is really strange. I know this is strange. If you're a non-native speaker of English, let me know. What country are you from? Just type it in there right now for me. Let me know, where are you from? This is going to help me teach you something very specific. And these expressions, these words are so popular, we all use them. It doesn't matter what age you are. What countries are you from? I saw Montreal. Hassan, welcome back. Good to see you. We have Montreal is in the house. We have Brazil. Bom dia, Brazil. I want to go to Brazil. Someday I will. Mexico, que onda? Huh? That's slang for all of you who didn't know. Que onda means what wave. But in Mexico it means how are you doing? Ukraine, привет. Ukraine, welcome. Is it Ukraina? Is that how you say it in Ukrainian? I think so. Okay, are you ready? This is going to sound really strange, but this is English, everyone. And if you are a native speaker, this is going to be really fun. Let's look at standard English. Okay, so standard English, we say yes. Well, that's easy, right? But we don't really say just yes. No. We have a lot more ways to say it, and it's going to get confusing, so pay close attention. All right, here we go. We say yeah. Oh, and if there's one of the words I'm going to tell you, if it's the first time you've heard it, type it. I want to see. Just write it down in the comments. I want to know which one of these is new for you. So, yeah, yep, yup. Hear the difference? Number 2 is yep. Number 3 is yup. Yep, yup. And then 4 is yuppers. Yuppers, I do hear that, yuppers. It's a fun way of saying yep, yep. And it's really popular. Then we have this one. And listen really carefully. Uh-huh. Now, without showing you on my face, uh-huh. Do you hear the difference between uh-huh and uh-uh? There's a difference. Uh-huh means yes. Uh-uh means no. Do you hear the difference? Try it. Just say it out loud. Uh-huh. So I'm helping you now by doing this. Uh-huh. Uh-uh. That's no. So uh-huh is yes. Really, really popular. We all use it. We all understand it. Uh-huh. We all understand it. The next one, for sure. For sure. That means yes, absolutely. But we don't pronounce it for sure. In English, we tend not to move our mouths too much. For sure. That's too much. For sure. Much better. For sure. That's how we all say it. For sure. Super typical. For sure. If someone said to me, for sure, David, I would wonder why they're saying it like that. For sure. That is how we say it. For sure. For sure. 32 new followers. Thank you. Yes. Next one. Sure thing. Again, sure. Sure, we pronounce sure. Sure thing. Sure thing. Sure thing means absolutely. Sure thing. Sure thing. You betcha. This is a really interesting one. Here's why. We always tell students that if you want, you can reduce you to ya. How are you? How are ya? You can if you want. You don't have to, but you can. In the expression you betcha, you have no choice. You cannot say you bet you. That does not make sense. If you say you bet you to any native speaker of English, they'll look at you and say, huh? But if you say, oh, sorry, you betcha, then we'll understand you. It's its own little package. You betcha. It's a package expression. You must say it like that. You betcha. Okay, next one. I'm down. I'm down. Means absolutely, yes. I want to do that. Yes, sure. I'm down. And the newest one is say less. Say less. That means I'm already convinced. The answer is already yes. You don't have to convince me anymore. Say less. Super popular. And now here's the one that is really confusing. I hope you're ready for this. And any native speakers out there, if you want to help me with this, help me. And my best friend does this all the time. She always says, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. So, yeah, no, yeah means yes. And no, yeah also means yes. Here, let me write that down too. Yeah, no, yeah also equals no, yeah. No, yeah. So when you say yeah, no, yeah, it means yeah. No, I mean yeah. Yeah, no, yeah means yes, 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 yes. It's to emphasize yes. Yeah, no, yeah. If you say no, yeah, that also means yes. I know that's confusing. Let me make it even more confusing. And again, you watch the face. You can always understand the face. Here's what I mean. If I say, yeah, no, yeah, obviously, yeah. But I can also use yeah, no, yeah to mean no. If I say, yeah, no, yeah, yeah, no, yeah, then yeah is emphasizing no. It's right here. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Then it's no. Did you follow that? Welcome to English. That's how we speak. And this, I admit, is confusing. It's also confusing for native speakers too. That's why we have to watch the face. As a native speaker, as long as we watch the face, we're going to be correct about the definition. If I had no facial expression and said, yeah, no, yeah, you would have no idea. A native speaker would have no idea. So you must say, yeah, no, yeah, or yeah, no, yeah. Then it's no. Am I right? Paolo, what are some UK slang words? Oh, don't go away. Let's talk about those. I'm practicing slang, and it's a miracle. I understand it. Idioms and slang. Aldo, I'm so glad. My favorite idiom is put the onions to it. We don't know that one. Is that a UK thing? I don't know. Maybe yep and yup, but yeah does not make sense. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. That means yes, I understand. Yeah, no, yeah. It's a confusing one. I know it's confusing, and we're talking about it just because it's out there, and we all use it. We all hear it. Big oof. I love social psychology and how language works between two parties. Oh, it's so interesting. Hassan! Yeah, put the onions to it. I don't know the origin, but it means give it all you got. I've never heard this before. Put the onions to it. I don't know if that's American. I've never heard of it. Bet that. Just the word yeah by itself, though, you get what I mean? The word yeah by itself means yeah. No, yeah. That means yes. Yeah, no, yeah. Means yes. And let's take a look at the opposite. Yeah, we'll talk about UK slang as well, because UK slang right now versus American slang is trending. In fact, I think I even have a list of it. So don't go away. Let's take a look now at this one. So I live in southern Maine, so maybe it's old Massachusetts based slang. Maybe too. I've never heard that before. That's a new expression for me. I think for a lot of people in here too. So let's take a look at no. If you're taking an English class, and if you're an English teacher, I know we have some English teachers in here now. No is very clear, and we also have a what would I call it? A saying. No is a complete sentence. So when you say no to someone and they say, yeah, but please, come on, please, you say no is a complete sentence. We also say, which part of no did you not understand? There are two expressions for you. Now, okay, I'm just confused. I may be dumb. No, you're not. But can nope and yeah be a slang when only saying just yeah and no? Okay, let me explain. I'm going to go back. Let's talk about no first. This part is very clear. The confusing part is yeah, no, yeah, and yeah, no, yeah. That's confusing. Yes. This is not. This is very straightforward, very specific. Instead of no, we will say nope. And I gave a lecture to 150 kids, students in Los Angeles, and someone asked me a question, and just automatically, instead of responding no, I said nope. And they all raised their hands and said, what is a nope? For us, it's so normal. That's why I want to teach it to you now. Other ways to say no in slang. Nope. Super common. Nah. Really common. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Now, I want you to hear that. It's called a glottal stop. Nuh-uh. I didn't say nah-uh. No. Nuh-uh. 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 Really popular. Just the sound. And the next one. Uh-uh. So, uh-uh is this. Uh-huh is this. Do you like chocolate? Uh-huh. Do you like, what don't I like? I like everything. Do you like vanilla donuts? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Chocolate donuts? Uh-huh. Vanilla? Uh-uh. So uh-uh is no. Uh-huh is yes. So uh-uh. The next one. I'm good. Really popular. If someone asks you, let's say, do you want to go to the movies today? I'm good. It means no. No, thank you. I'm good how I am right now. I don't need to go. I'm good. The other one is hard pass. I love this one. A hard pass means absolutely not. I pass, but hard pass means no. No, 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 no. Hard pass. No way. This is also slang. No way. No way. That just means impossible. No. No. I just found $1 million. No way. No. No way. Means no. Absolutely not. Or if someone says, someday I'm going to be an astronaut, and someone responds by saying, in your dreams, it means, no, you're not. Only in your dreams are you going to be an astronaut. In your dreams. Okay, now here we go again. Here it comes. Get ready. Yeah, no, yeah. I know this part is very confusing. It all depends on your face. So, if you say, in a positive way, yeah, no, yeah, it means yeah. No, nothing different than yeah. It's yeah, yeah, no, yeah. Then it's very, very, very positive. Yeah, no, yeah. And my best friend must say this about 5 to 10 times every phone conversation I have with her. She's from New York. She's native. If you say it in a negative way, yeah, no, yeah, becomes negative. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah then emphasizes no. And yes, you will also hear no, yeah, no. You'll hear that too. Welcome to English. Yes, that part is confusing for all of us, especially if you don't look at the face. Watch the face. The face knows. I'm dying to see what you're saying. Aldo, what traditional schooling you'll waste your time? Learn slang and yes, Aldo, I'm going to pin what you just said. With traditional schooling, you'll waste your time. Learn slang and idioms. I have to be honest with you. As someone who grew up in a household where 7 languages were spoken, and I learned the formal languages, very formal, I understood no one. I learned formal Spanish. No one speaks formal Spanish. Nah, no one. I learned formal French. No one speaks formal French. If you don't know slang and idioms in English, you don't know English. So, Aldo, I appreciate that you're saying that. Yes, it's important to know the basics. That's the standard English. Again, it's like you know the accelerator of the car, but now you need to know how to use the brakes, right? It's the same thing in English. You need to know the other side of our language story, and that is what I give you here. And again, for those of you just joining me, I am Slangman. I've written 30 books on slang. I just released my digital course, digital multimedia, audio programs, videos where I talk to you through the book. $9. It's a monthly subscription. And I know that you spend more than $9 on 2 lattes. I had 2 lattes this morning, and I spent more than $9 on 2 lattes. So I know the textbooks you buy are expensive, and the classes you go to are expensive. This is $9. And as Aldo said, this is the real English. And there is a big, big problem we all recognize now in the language world. It's called the language gap. The language gap. What does that mean? It's the gap between what you're learning in your textbooks and the real world. So you learn, how are you? I am angry. Then you go to the United States and someone says, I'm wiped. I'm ticked. And you can't understand because we are speaking in everyday, popular, normal slang. If you want to learn how Americans really speak, and I know that after studying English for so long, you're tired of watching Netflix and not understanding. You're tired of going on social media and not understanding Americans, or having a conversation with an American thinking you are fluent and you're not. I'm going to help you become fluent. Check out my new 2026 digital multimedia subscription. $9. Dozens and dozens of audio programs and videos. Tap my profile picture up there or over there if you're on a laptop, and you'll see there's a finger pointing down to the directions. Follow those directions, and just there it is. You'll see everything you need. And if you want, also you can either subscribe to the book, which I hope you will, because that is a lot more than what we're talking about in this room. If you do that, wonderful. And you can also get yourself the free top 10 weekly list of slang terms. Every week I compile the #1 slang that I'm hearing this week. If you're a teacher, if you are a student of English, you want to know our most recent, most common slang used by everyone, just tap my profile picture, and all I need is just your first name and your email. That's all. And the email is just between us. I don't give it to anyone else. It's very, 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 very safe with me. But then I can send you the update. And if you don't want the updates anymore, just click on unsubscribe. That easy. And I am only offering this to people in this room. That is all. And also, just so you know, the book, so this book comes from this. This book, the new textbook. So this digital course looks like this. It's super colorful. And it's a real, let's see, I'll go back here. It's a really, really fun way to learn idioms and slang. All of the slangs in the dialogue here are also represented in the illustration. It's your job to try to find which slang, which idiom goes with the illustration. There are a lot of fun ways to learn slang in the book. Dialogues, word games. Look, there's even a crossword puzzle. Oops. Even a crossword puzzle. There it is. So if you get the digital subscription, you click on a button and then I will come up and talk to you, or you'll hear the dialogue. The digital subscription is all of this. In the schools, this costs around $74. $74. Now, $9 for you. $9 in the subscription. A lot less money, and it will be very effective for you. So I hope you'll take a look at that. Back to our lesson. Let's get on to our lesson. Oh, and we Johnny D. Wait. Lots of people are saying things. I don't want to miss anything. Not a federal prosecutor. Welcome back. Me and Mr. Slangman got it like that. Cap. For real. For real? Oh, yeah. Which part? About the price? Yeah, for real. Yes. Let me lock in. Okay. I can't say your name. I almost did. Why do... okay, then. We have to keep this room very, very respectful, okay? Pardon me. For those of you who didn't know, last week I was sick, which is why I wasn't here. And now I'm better, but I had no voice last week, so it's still little scratchy. Hooked on Ebonics worked for me. Ebonics is what was the original, what they called African American Vernacular English. And let's see, you're saying something to me in Ukrainian. Oh, cool. It's hello from Ukraine. Well, привіт. Yes, so Johnny D, this book, this is a soft cover. Either that or I'm really strong. I just broke it. Yeah, this is a soft cover book. This is my 2026 version. I don't know. I think there's some filter on that I have to take off because I think it's making some things disappear. But yes, this is a paperback that's used in UCLA, USC, New York, NYU, New York University, all over the world. These books are being used all over, and very soon, all over Morocco. This is the way you want to learn slang in a really, really fun way. And these books, the ones I just showed you, let me bring them back real quick. This book here is the digital version. So this is the digital version. $9 only each month, but it's less than 2 lattes. And I update the books all the time. I update the videos. So this is a really fun way to learn our slang. And I know because I am a native speaker of English and an author of 30 books, I know that it's impossible to understand Americans unless you know our slang, and that is why I am here. So let me remove that. Bring back our lesson. How can I get the book? Did you see right there? Tap the profile picture. That's how you can get the book. Let me know if you can see it. The green color. Yeah, Johnny, I think I've got some kind of a green screen thing on. Can I get rid of it now? No, I can't. I will though. When we come back tomorrow morning, I'm here every morning, Los Angeles time morning, 5 a.m. I'll get rid of that green thing happening. Do you have to, Johnny D? So slang is not just black slang. Slang is universal. Everyone uses slang. Every race, every religion, every height, every gender, everyone uses slang. Everyone. Sure, slang does also come out of certain groups, but because of social media, we all share the slang. So all of a sudden, a slang that might have been used in just one group is now used by everyone. So yeah, it spreads because of social media. Okay, I'm cool. Johnny D. Oh, cool. I'm half though. I hope that's okay. Yes, you're perfectly fine to use everyday slang. I hope you do. Okay, we just talked about yes and no in slang. Let's take a look. Okay, we talked about that. Oh, this was an interesting one. I want to see if you have any other ones. Yesterday, this was a really, really cool thing that happened. So many people gave their slang way to say leave. Let's take a look at this because this is maybe I'm going to say one of the most popular verbs in slang, to leave. Because no one just says, are you ready to leave? Or I am going to leave. No, it's not very interesting. It's very academic. It's very standard English. And we have many more ways to say that. For example, we will say, let's roll, meaning let's leave. Let's head out, really popular. And if you have another way to say one of these, let me know. Johnny D, that's good. I'm going to pin this because what Johnny D just said was really popular, I think like 20, 30 years ago. I'm Audi 5000. So it comes from I'm out of here. Very popular. I'm out of here. And we still say that. I'm out of here. We say I'm out of here. But outa kind of sounds like Audi. So the Audi 5000 became the expression to say I'm out of here or I'm Audi 5000. If you say that as a non-native speaker of English, if you say I'm Audi 5000 to a native speaker, their reaction will be, how? Where did you learn that? Because that is only reserved for native speakers. Love that. I do remember, Johnny. I never used it. I may have used it just to be funny, because that was the new model of the Audi. Yes, exactly. And people were saying, I'm out, Audi 5000. Oh, if there's another way to say this that's more today, let me know. We've got, I got to head out. I'm going to boogie. That came from the 70s. People still say it. I got to bounce. Really popular. Got to beat it. Get out of here. Got to hit the road. From the song, Hit the Road, Jack. Really popular. Dip. That's become really popular. I got to dip. I got to leave. I got to dip. Skedaddle. That came from the 1920s. Someone brought this up yesterday. If you say I have to skedaddle to a native speaker of English, they're going to be really surprised. I have to skedaddle. They'll be really surprised. Step out. Move them out. Jet. Is there any other one you want to share with me? I barely just get out of here. Can you buy? Oh, that is interesting. Oh, that's really, really confusing. I'll go to one that, okay, this one caused a big problem in the room. I'm going to pin this. Peace. Peace. Now, peace was super popular in the 60s, where the hippies, those were the musicians, who are making the big change, the big social change, longer hair, colorful clothing, and they would say peace. Well, then it got changed, and that happens a lot of times where slang will change a little bit over the years. Then it became peace out, peace out, peace out. And a few days ago, someone said, Slangman, I have to peace out. They used it as a verb, and then somebody on here got really angry that I was explaining peace out because that is considered black slang. Yeah, yes, exactly. It was very popular in the 1990s. But then people would try to update it by saying, I have to peace out. Someone told me I should never, ever, ever, ever explain black slang or African American vernacular English because I'm white. And that seemed a little strange to me. Let me know if you agree. I thought that was an interesting comment. Okay, let's take a look at some more. So this one here, love this one. And the reason I love this one is because of this. Imagine if you are a non-native speaker of English and I say to you, would you understand that? Maybe not. But that's because it's not really taught in school. I wonder if it is ever taught in school. So we don't just say, I do not know. No one says that. It's just so formal and so academic. Instead, we say, I don't know. That's step one. We shorten it even more to, I don't know. But because I don't know has a melody, we can just use the melody. And that means I don't know. I don't know. And in texting, we see IDK all the time. IDK. And I hear often, we all do, if you're living in the United States or in Canada, we hear, I don't know. IONO. I don't know. Really popular. Or beats me. Beats me. Just means I don't know. Beats me. Oh, thank you for the hearts. We have 1.9K hearts right now. 47 new followers. Welcome. So glad you're here. Let's see if we can get that up to 2,000K. Come on, you guys. We have 1.9K. I'm sure we can get up to 2,000. Budward, do I answer TikTok comments? Yes. Why did I miss yours? I try to answer all of my TikTok comments. So let me know. I ask the same thing every time. You do? Budward, very interesting. Do I teach African American vernacular English? Not specifically. I'm teaching general slang used by everyone. African American vernacular English is very specific, but all my books is general slang used by everyone. So I don't teach it, specifically. No, that's its own thing. Yes, yeah, but it does come up in conversation. Even here, like when someone asked me about peace out, that comes from African American vernacular English. Sometimes we don't know what is African American vernacular English and what's not because it's become widespread. All these groups that have their own slang because of social media, it's hard to keep your slang within your own group nowadays. It explodes everywhere. That's why it's so important to know our general, universal slang because we all use it. Hard pass. Yes, hard pass again. Yeah, hard pass just means no way, no, hard pass. No, 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 hard pass. I pass, hard pass. Absolutely not. Okay, let's take a look here. Oh, one moment. The system wants to make sure I'm human. There we go. Every now and then while I'm talking to you, the system asks me to match up two puzzle pieces just to make sure that I am real. And I am real, but the system doesn't always know that. So, okay, I'm going to move forward a little bit here. Okay, this is really popular, especially if you work with Americans in business. Let's get cracking. This sounds pretty strange, right? But it's popular. It means let's begin. Let's start. Let's get cracking. So imagine you've got eggs and you're making something. You have to crack the eggs first before you can bake. Let's get cracking. Let's crack those eggs. So let's get cracking means let's begin. Really popular in business, really popular in school. A teacher might say, okay, let's get cracking. They might even say, crack open your books. Really popular. Crack open your books means open your books. Time to crack open your books. I'm loving all your comments here, Johnny D. Wasim, hi, welcome. Welcome back. Oh, Wasim, thank you. Thank you so much for the gift. Wait, I've got to match up those two puzzle pieces again so the system knows I am a human. Yes. Thank you very much. Here's a heart back to you. Wasim, you're my first gifter. My first gifter today. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And we have 2.4K likes. The more likes we get, the more activity happens in the room. So if you could just tap that like button a few dozen times, I would sure appreciate that. Okay, let's take a look at some more popular slang here. Okay, let's go to this one. So popular. Really, really popular. Oh, in fact, I'm going to make myself here a little note because it looks like I need to fix two things. The green screen effect is kind of not working. So the green screen isn't working. And there was something else. I just got to keep a running list. There are a few things that aren't quite working on here. Oh, all the graphics. Yeah, all the animated graphics. I've got a bunch of animated graphics we're going to start using as I gamify this. This is going to turn into like a Wheel of Fortune game. A lot of different games in one, like really, really soon, so we can kind of play slang games really soon. Oh, another gift. Thank you so much from Looney. Is that right, Looney? Thank you for the rose. Well, here's is that like a rose there? A finger rose. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I got a rose and a heart. Thank you so much. And let's see. Well, it seems that. Okay. Tell them large, March. Okay. Just we got to be very careful what we say here. It's got to be very, very respectful because we don't want the platform to get upset, Johnny, because it often does. It sends bots and listens to everything we're saying. Okay, so let's take a look at this. This is such popular slang. In everyday standard English, you would hear something like this. Carol just finished the project, and she really did a great job. That is perfect English. Do we speak like that? No. Here's how we would speak. In street speak, which is a lot more colorful, which is why street speak is in all those colors, here's what we would say. Carol just finished the project, and she really crushed it. We also say she really nailed it. If you crush it or you nailed it, it means you did a great job. And this is really popular, normal, everyday slang that we all use. You nailed it. You crushed it. Oh, very funny, Johnny. So you crushed it. You nailed it. Really popular slang. And again, you don't have to use this slang, but you must understand it because you will hear it. As soon as you arrive in the United States or in Canada, you're going to hear words like this. Turn on any TV show, watch Netflix, you will hear words like this because we all use them. Not just teenagers, no, all ages. We all say, you crushed it. Wow, you nailed it. Just part of our language. Okay, let's move forward here. This isn't slang, but this is the way we would say this. And this just happened 2 nights ago. I was making dinner with some friends, and it was a nice night. So someone said, "Should we eat outside? Should we eat outside tonight?" That's exactly what they said. Should we eat outside tonight? So I thought this would be an interesting thing to teach because it's not slang, but it's how we speak. Should we eat outside tonight? Not should we eat outside tonight. No. But every native speaker understands, should we eat outside tonight? Should we eat outside tonight? That's just normal English to us. That does not sound strange. Am I right? If you're a native speaker, yeah, should we? Should we eat outside tonight? I'm going to say it slowly, but in the correct way, like Johnny just said. Should we? Should we eat outside tonight? Hey, should we eat outside tonight? That's just normal English. Again, you don't have to speak like that, but you have to understand like that because that is how we all speak. Should we eat outside tonight? If someone were to say, should we eat outside tonight? They're speaking like that for you because they know you are an English learner. But that doesn't help you. It doesn't help you understand the average, typical American or Canadian. Should we eat outside tonight? Should we eat outside? So, this is called fast speech or connected speech. And if you're just joining us, I am Slangman, David Burke. If you would like a list of the top 10 slang words that I compile every week, the top 10 for free, for free, just tap my profile picture. Up there, you'll see a finger pointing down. Follow those directions. You'll see a few things there when you follow the directions. You'll see that you can click this little sticker that will give you instant access to my top 10 weekly list of slang terms. I just need your first name, as you'll see on the form, and your email. I don't sell your email to anyone. Do not worry. It's very private, but it will help me send you the list. So, first name, your email, I can send that to you. And there's also another little sticker if you're interested in the actual slang course. And if you're here in my room, you probably want to know slang. This is where you can learn it. I just uploaded the first digital. It's my first digital series, multimedia on slang and idioms. And it is based on my paperback, 100%. The slang and idioms in here, the word games and the fun, the color. Let's see. It's a very colorful book with dialogues and word games, vocabulary lessons that explain our slang in detail. And I make it really, really fun. And you'll see that throughout the entire book, there are reading, writing, listening, and speaking exercises, and there are audio programs, video programs. This is a really fast way to learn our slang. What we're talking about here is just a little bit, it's a little lick of the ice cream cone. But this book will take a much deeper dive. $9 a month, that's all it is. Less than 2 lattes. And the books keep updating, the videos update automatically. So I think that's a fun way for you to learn your slang. And, oh, I got another, Johnny. Oh, wait, a few other people. I've got Odorico Carvalho. Is that Portuguese? That sounds a little Portuguese. Thank you so much for the rose. And Johnny, thank you for the heart. And you also sent me a, wait, don't tell me. Wait. Oh, a few things. Whoa, Johnny, you're going wild. You sent me a Go Popular. Thanks, Johnny. Johnny D. And Johnny D, you also sent me a nice to meet you. Well, Johnny, nice to meet you too. My old-time follower. And you also sent me something else. You sent me a live as well. Wow. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. And Johnny, you're going wild. Now you sent me a wink wink. I've never had a wink wink before. You're my first wink wink. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Very cool. Jack, they will think you are a robot, not human. Why is that? Who will think I'm a robot? Oftentimes the platform doesn't know if I'm human. That's why, like every 10 minutes or so, it puts up on my screen, which you guys can't see, 2 puzzles, and I have to match the puzzle pieces just to let them know I really am human. Okay, let's take a look at some more slang, since that is why you're here. I do mention this often because it's so important. If I said to you, as a non-native speaker, around lunchtime, G-chat? No, Jew? You might not understand. Am I right? Would you have understood if I said to you, G-chat? Or, no, Jew? Maybe not. Brazil, bom dia. Odorico, hola. Do you say hola? Or just bom dia? I know just a little bit of Portuguese. So, G-chat is did you eat yet? And that is not slang, but that is our pronunciation. It's important that you understand how we pronounce our words. So, with English, you've got a few different tasks. One task is to learn the standard English. You've already learned that. The other part is slang. In slang, you have the actual slang words themselves. Then you have the pronunciation, the fast speech that we all use, like this. Did you eat yet? Did you eat yet? G-chat? G-chat? That's how we all say it. G-chat? Welcome to English. Johnny D. It's hot outside. Oh, Johnny D, I love that, and I do use that word all the time. That's a great Yiddish word. I'm going to put it up here because we do hear it. A lot of people do use it. This, we're going to, it's not slang. Well, maybe it is slang, Yiddish slang. But a lot of times, foreign words enter our language. Schwitz. I'm schwitzing. It means I'm just dripping with water. I'm so hot. I'm really sweating. I'm schwitzing. I'm schwitzing here. It's a great word, and we do hear it all the time. And everyone knows this word, too. Jeff Foxbury has a whole routine on these words. Oh, yeah. There are so many words. Oh, here's a word you may not realize is from the Philippines. Are there any Filipinos here? I found this really, really interesting. Anyone from the Philippines? Last night. Oh, Johnny D, thank you for the awesome and for the shard of, what did you send me? What? Oh, a shard of hope. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that. Wow. I need all the hope I can get. So, this is really interesting. We have a slang word. I always thought it was American slang, but we borrowed it. We took it from the Filipinos. The word boondocks. Oh, he lives in the boondocks. This is really popular slang, you guys, which means far, far away. Well, evidently in Tagalog, which is the language of the Philippines, boondock is a mountain far, far away. So if you live in the boondock, you live far, far away. So we took that word and now we use it as our own. To live in the boondocks. I love that. We do this all the time with so many words. In fact, a lot of people may not realize that the first school you go to as a child is called kindergarten. Well, that's German. Kindergarten, the garden of children. Kindergarten, kindergarten, as we say. Or the word curfew, that's French. It means cover the fire. Couvre, curfew, feu. Cover the fire of your lantern. Back in the 1800s, when you had lanterns, and you have to turn all your fire off. Cover all the fire, couvre-feu, curfew, at a certain time. So, we all share language. All of us share it. Johnny, it's like when we take... I got to be very careful what I say. Johnny, be careful what you say. Tyler, no cap. I'm going to pin that because that is so popular. I see this all the time. If you don't know no cap and you're an English learner, you need to know it right now. And that is no cap. That means that is no lie. You need to know it. This is so popular. I hear it all the time. No cap. And it has now changed. Let's see if you know what that is, Tyler. What is the other way we can say cap as a verb? Instead of saying no cap, there's something else people say now. Are you... No, not hat. That's funny. No, are you capping? No, I'm not capping. I'm going to write that down in the comments. That's funny. I'm not capping. If you look in the comments, remember, when you learn English, the ing endings, we often just say in apostrophe, or just in. I'm walking. I'm eating. No, I'm not capping. I'm not capping. No, no, no capping. Not here. Oh, we have 50 new followers. Welcome. Wow. 50 people who did not know me only 1 hour and 14 minutes ago, and already have changed your entire life. Welcome. 3.5K. 3.6K. Someone's liking me. You guys, just tap that screen for me. If we get more likes, then I'm on more For You pages, and more people start to come into the room. So just tap that for me, would you? Just tap those likes. Like 100 times. No, even 10 would be great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We have 3.9K already. Johnny, thank you. Is that you tap? A lot of you are tapping. We've got 4K. I think 10K is like the magic number. Once we get to 10K, then all of a sudden the platform says, well, this guy is popular. I'm going to put him on everyone's For You page. So I think that 10K is sort of our goal. 4.6K. How'd that happen so fast? Really? Okay, Johnny D. And less personal attention. A lot of people, Hassan, a lot of people like me. Well, thank you. I hope so. I hope. Am I helping you, Hassan? Am I helping you learn how Americans really speak? I sure hope so. I'll recommend you. Oh, well, thank you. In fact, if you do know anyone who's learning English, please share this live with them. I'm here every day. This is my second day at this new time. Every day. 5 a.m. Los Angeles time. I will be with you every day. And you can also see my schedule. If you go over here, you get 2 things for free here. You get not only, if you want my top 10 free slang list, but when you go there, you'll also see my schedule. For example, tap my profile pic, and you'll see on my profile page a finger pointing to some instructions. Follow those instructions, and you'll see a few stickers. This is one of the stickers you'll see, and you can tap the sticker, and then just give me your first name, that's all I need, and your email. And it's just private, between us. I do not sell my email addresses, do not worry. And once you give me your email, you will automatically be receiving my Slangman top 10 list of slang, and this will keep you really informed on the most popular slang we all use. Okay. Let's keep it nice. Let's keep it nice here, Johnny. Keep it nice for me. We don't want the platform to get upset. Oh, this is my my newest release. This is my Street Speak 1 digital multimedia book. If you want to learn slang and understand Americans, this is the way to do it. This is a course on American slang and Canadian slang. So do take a look at that. You'll find it also when you tap my profile picture. Again, you'll see that finger pointing at the instructions. Just follow it, and you'll be led to 2 different stickers. This one, and also the sticker for the free weekly top 10 slang list. Okay, let's make that go away. Bring this back, and let's take a look. Yes, I learned English from you, teacher. I'm so glad, Hassan. I'm really, really glad. Okay, let's see. I can't even say your name. But you're saying literally no one uses that. No one uses what? Let me know. What does that mean? Not sure what you mean. Let me know. And we have to keep it really respectful in this room. This is a room where we're just going to have fun and be respectful of each other. And if that doesn't happen, I just have to block you. I would hate to do that, but I will, unless you're respectful. Okay, let's take a look here at some more slang. One moment. Okay, this has become so popular. Love this one. These are all words I heard just yesterday and this morning on TV. So I put them here so that I can tell you these are super, super popular. This is one. Just heard this one last night. Luke doesn't want to date me. He just wants to be friends. Okay, how would we say that in slang? To make it a little more interesting. Sure, the left side is fine. It's standard English. If you said that, we would understand you. But would you understand a native speaker who said this? Luke doesn't want to date me. He just put me on the friend zone. Friend zone. Not friend zone, friend zone. So, many of you have studied that the rules about the schwa and all that. Friend zone. When a D and a Z are together, it's hard to pronounce. Friend zone. The friend zone. What happens is we tend to get rid of the D. We don't vocalize it. Friend zone. The D goes away. It disappears. Friend zone or friend zone. But no one pronounces it that way. So I wrote it down how we pronounce it. He just put me on the friend zone. On the friend zone. Or I'm sorry, put me in the friend zone. In the friend zone. Here's a zone, like a lane of a highway, the friend zone. So that's all it's ever going to be. You are now in the friend zone. That's it. Whoa, let's bring that back. 1 second, I pushed the wrong button. Boom, there we go. Okay, let's take a look at another one here. Oh, this is the updated version too. If somebody puts you on the friend zone, a lot of times we see slang words that become verbs. This is super common. So, Luke only wants to be friends. Luke's friend zoning me. He's friend zoning me. He put me in the friend zone. That's it. We are only going to be friends. He's friend zoning me. Really popular. I heard this yesterday also. That was interesting. I hadn't heard this expression in a long time. I don't use this expression myself that often, but it is an expression that is used. The woman who used this was maybe 35 years old. And she said, well, first let's give you the standard English, is Lisa is always on excessively good behavior and is never disobedient. Well, Lisa is a goody two-shoes. A goody two-shoes. This was a story about a girl named Two Shoes, and goody in the old days meant Miss Two Shoes. So I can't remember the exact story, but it was about a girl who was bragging about her shoes, and she was always so happy and always so excited and always so positive that she became known as Goody, meaning Miss Happy. She's always so happy. And some people don't like when you're always so happy. So that's where the expression, you're such a goody two-shoes. Someone who just does everything perfectly and really nice. Ugh, you're such a goody two-shoes. You never say anything negative. And sometimes that's maybe not so human. As a human being, sometimes you yell at people. You get upset. But someone who's always really happy is a goody two-shoes. And it was just used yesterday. Yes, I learned English from YouTube. Oh, yeah, thank you. I just read that. Let me just scroll down. Okay, great. Thank you for the 8-point K. Who is doing that? Johnny, is that you? Johnny? Are you the magic, have the magic fingers, or all of you tapping like crazy? If we can get to 10K and above, then something magical happens here on the platform where they start to push the content out even more to the FYP. So, butterfly, welcome. Love your name. And the butterflies. That was so pretty all of a sudden. And we've got lots of hearts coming up. 9.4K. That's wild. Thank you, my gifters. Thank you. A lot of gifters. We have 9.6K. Really? Wow, it's happening very, very fast. Now we have 51 new followers. If you're not following me, please follow me. If you are an English language learner, you definitely want to follow me because I am the guy who teaches you how Americans really speak. I love that you're learning standard English. Good. But I will be the person who tells you, here's how we really speak. Standard English is fine, but it's not how we speak. Zenith, welcome back. What's up, Slangman? Hey, Zenith. Zenith, where are you again? I know I keep asking you that. But where are you? Okay, let's see. I'm going to say your name right. Den Reich. I think I better just call you Dean. Den? Denner. How about Den? What should I call you? But hi. I'm glad you're here. I'm doing great. Been here for an hour and 20 minutes. We are slanging it up. We got 10K. Johnny, was that because of you? You guys, thank you. Johnny, thank you. You did some magic, and thank you all. So more and more people are going to start to come into the room. So let's make that happen. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, the newest slang word. This is brand new. Let me know if you understand. The room did it. Really? Oh, you're in Virginia. Oh, I love the Virginia accent. Love. Do you have a typical Virginia accent, Zenith, or do you sound like me? I grew up with someone whose father wrote this TV show called The Waltons, and he had an accent from Virginia. I loved his accent. Great accent. Very different from mine. Really different. Okay. Are there any teens out there? Any teens? Yeah, I think, this is teen slang. Let me know if you are a teenager, because we have to talk. This is the newest slang word that I've heard anyway. It might be because of gaming. I'm not sure. Does anyone know this word? LARPing. So standard English, for example, Bob thinks he's impressive, but he doesn't know what he's talking about. So in slang, we would say, Bob, oops, we're missing an S. Bob thinks, whoa, that's a little bit too big. There we go. Bob thinks he's all that, but he's LARPing. Okay, we have to go back to the other side. I see we have two slang expressions in just one sentence. Bob thinks he's impressive. That's one slang term. But he doesn't know what he's talking about. So in slang, we would say, Bob thinks he's all that. If you are all that, you think you're all that, all of these things. You think you're all that, but frankly, you're LARPing. LARPing means to lie about how much knowledge you have. So if you act like you have lots of knowledge about something and someone says, I'm sorry, you're LARPing, it means you're exaggerating. Does it come from gaming? No, I sound like you, but my dad is from Pennsylvania. No, really, Zenith, my dad's from Pittsburgh. Does your father have the accent? Pittsburgh. They don't say downtown. They say downtown. I'm going downtown. Is that the accent your dad has? Maybe we are lost at birth. All my friends use it. They do. They use LARPing. You can see the leaderboard top right of screen. Leaderboard. Leaderboard top. Where? What am I looking for? Tell me. Oh, let me know. What should I be looking for? Dr. Dynamics, LMAO, LARPing. I see it all the time. A bag of chips, and you'd say Bob thinks he's him, but he's LARPing. Oh, very love that. Oh, how would I explain that one? He's him. He doesn't have that thick of accent. No. Oh yeah, my dad's accent. Wow. We're going downtown. My dad's from Africa. Which part? If you want to know who is tapping and get... Oh, what? So what do I do? If I want to know who is tapping, how do I do that? Oh, yeah. Johnny, let me know. Johnny, let me know. How do I know? How do I find out new followers, viewers? Yeah, let me know. Top right of screen. What am I supposed to see? I just see my profile picture at the top right of my screen. Maybe it's different. Yeah, let me know, would you? DM me. Let's talk. Let's talk. And I love your sense of humor. You make me laugh. Okay, by the number of viewers, I see number of viewers. New followers is what I see. New followers. So I'm not quite sure. I might see something different than you do. Most likely I do. Just to make sure it's not British Virginia, the one in the U.S. No, so my family is from Pittsburgh, not British Virginia. My friend who is from Virginia in the U.S. Yeah. Click the number. Click the number where it says viewers. Is that what you mean? Oh, people in the room. All right. Wait. I just did. Just did. No, it's not telling me much. No, not really telling me much. I tried. All right, let's take a look at something new. Yeah, DM me. We'll figure this out. I would love to know. I'm still learning how to use all these different tools. But in a few days, you'll see I'm going to be gamifying this. So we'll be playing games with slang. Wheel of Fortune, and I'll bring in contestants, and all about slang. All about slang. It's going to be a really fun way to learn. And make sure to check out my subscription area too. My tier 3, that's going to be really exciting because the tier 3 people will be the ones who come into my special subscription only chats and videos. I'll be doing those once a week where you'll participate with me one-on-one. I will be teaching you how to speak slang one-on-one. One-on-one. That's the tier 3 people. So do take a look at that. Well, look who's here. Good morning, Anya. No, it's 2:35 for Anya. Anya from Ireland. Welcome. We were here yesterday with Anya and someone from North Carolina and somewhere else. I don't remember. And that's really fun. I love to compare accents. That's always really fun. Sure, because I have never heard of a... Wait, Zenith. Sure, because I have never heard of a Virginia. Of a Virginia? Oh, Virginia accent. Oh, yeah. He was from Norfolk. Not Norfolk. Norfolk, Virginia. Oh, yeah. Love the accent. Love. Okay, let's take a look over here. There's something about the Virginia accent. Like there was a TV show years ago called Designing Women. I think, where was that based? I thought it was Virginia. And the accent was just so classy. Loved it. Really? Well, then you might have an accent. You might have the Virginia accent. I mean, if you ever watch that reruns of an old TV show called The Waltons, they all have that accent. All right, let's see here. Let me do something. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Okay. So again, these are words I heard on TV, on national TV shows. So in standard English, you would hear this. Jake is studying intensively for the history exam. That is just beautiful English, but we don't talk like that. It's too formal. It's too academic. Here's how we would say it. Jake's trying to cram for the history exam. I'll slow it down, but I'll still use the reductions. Jake's trying to cram for the history exam. So let's break that down, which is slang for let's examine that. Jake is contracted, boop, to Jake's. Trying to is reduced to China. Jake's trying to. Jake's trying to cram. So cram. When you cram, it's like stuffing something. You stuff something into a bag. So you take all your groceries and you stuff them or you cram them. Push, cram them into a bag. For the history exam. We don't say for. Most of us say for. Because for, too much effort. For. Jake's trying to cram for the history exam. So when you cram for something, literally it means to take all of these physical things and push them into a smaller space, right? But if you cram for something in slang, it means you're studying really hard. You're pushing all this information into your head because you have a test the next day. That's cramming. Let's see. Is it Ricky? Rique. You said, Unc, it's only, I'm 22 and can't understand these kids. No. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm posting that. Rique, I'll call you Ricky. Is that okay, or is it Rique? Let me know. I want to get your name right. I love that you said this. So, Ricky said, Unc. Now, I love this word. Unc is short for uncle. Yes, for some people you can use it to mean somebody really old. And old and someone who you just don't really like. Hey, Unc, why are you wearing that? Or, hey, Unc. That's also a term of affection. Yes, it is, Ricky. A term of affection for somebody older than you. So, Ricky says, it's okay. It's okay that we can't understand some of this teen slang because Ricky is saying, hey, I'm 22 years old and I can't understand these kids. I find that really interesting. So I'm really glad you're here Ricky, are you from the U.S.? I'm guessing you are. Because that is really interesting. There's so much new slang coming from teens, coming from 20-year-olds. There's slang constantly evolving. So all of my books and most of what we talk about in this room is the slang that's been here for 50 years and it's going to be here for another 50 years. Of course, we also talk about the new slang you need to know if you want to understand TV shows and movies and books, Netflix, etc. So I love what you said, Ricky. That's awesome. Josiah, do I know what the... Ooh, let me see here. I have heard of it. See, some things I can't say. I can't say on here if I don't know what they are because they can get me in trouble. I've seen this word before. And I don't remember what it is. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I can't talk about what that is, but I can't even say the word. So let's be really careful. Please don't try to make me say something bad because then it just doesn't work out for any of us because then I get kicked off, which happened once before. Somebody asked me to say something and evidently it was so bad and I'd never heard of it. I'll tell you what it is. In code, somebody said to me, "Hey, Slangman, ever hear this slang word?" And the word was, I'm going to spell it because again, I can't say it because I could get in trouble. It was the letter T. Okay, picture the letter T with the word H and then U and then G after it. All right, get that? T and then the letter H and then, like doing that to somebody. And then shaker. Now I know that's okay because salt shaker. When I said it together, I'd never heard of it. Someone said, "Hey, ever hear of that?" When I said it, all of a sudden a big sign came up on my screen that said, "Hate speech, you are now done for 2 weeks." I didn't even know what I had said. So that's why I'm very careful. Anytime someone asks me about a certain word, if I don't know what it means, I have to double check. So let's see. Moving back here. Oh, Zenith. Maybe I don't notice the accent because I've lived here for so long. Zenith lives in Virginia. I think you might have an accent different from mine. Mine's Los Angeles. I'm from Hollywood. Do we sound different, Zenith? Josiah, yo, Slangman. Oh, you know... well, yeah, sure. I do. Zenith, unk can be a term of endearment, like acknowledging their knowledge. Yeah, depending how you use it. Hey, unk. Or what's wrong with you, unk? Look at those clothes you're wearing. They're giving 1900s. So depends how you use it. I love the term unk, especially in my room because people usually say, "Hey, unk," out of a term of affection and endearment. I love that. Cody Biven from Bay Area, California. Okay, so for those of you who are learning English, Cody Biven is from Bay Area, California. Our accent is almost 100% identical. There are a few differences. Would you say so, Cody? And do you know what those are? Because I can test you. Let me know if you're still with us. Zenith, maybe I don't notice. Okay, I read that. You know what cap is? Oh, yeah, cap. Oh, sure. No cap. No lie. Absolutely. And now it's a verb, too. Milan. We'll call you Milan. Is that my name? Slangman. David Burke. That is my name. Absolutely. It's been my name since I was born. Not the Slangman part, but yeah, the David Burke part. Zenith, I have an older friend, and he is unk. Sure. I love it. In the good way. Absolutely. You grew up in Hollywood, but you're not an actor. I'd be interested in hearing about your life. John, ready for this? Okay, I'm going to tell you guys something that's going to surprise you. So I do star in a TV show for children where I teach them how to speak about 10 different languages, and my producer, luckily I did not know who he was. My executive producer of this children's TV show that stars just me and cartoon characters, he produced Star Wars and Raiders of the Lost Ark. Luckily, I did not know that when I met him, because I would not have been able to speak. So yeah, I am out there. I would love to give you tell you where to go to take a look at where you can see the TV show, but I can't tell you on here because DM me. If you DM me and say, where can I see that TV show? It's really, really cool. In fact, somebody was just here like a half an hour ago who said, I've seen your TV show. My kids, they grew up on your TV show. So it's very, very, very cool. That's like really, really exciting. So, and if you're just joining me and wondering, who is this guy? Who is he? Let me tell you who I am. I am Slangman, David Burke. I write books, yes, for children too, which are very cool on teaching them how to speak everyday language. But this is special for people learning English. I just released my digital version of this. This is Street Speak 1, the digital version. It's a paperback, but you can see it's really, really colorful. Colorful way to learn slang. In fact, I'll give you a closer look. Tomorrow I'm going to take some shots of it so I can bring them up on the screen. There are really fun ways to learn slang, games, activities in my books. Oh, here we go. There are dialogues, like this dialogue here. Dialogues in slang. And you see that the headset over there? Wait, over there? They're all on audio program too. So this entire colorful book, look how big this is. It's huge. 10 pages, including dialogues on dating slang, slang used in school, slang used in the market, slang used at a party, slang that you're going to hear. Check this out. Instead of this book, which is used in schools around the world, which is $74, this is $9. Only for people in my room. So if you want to take advantage and take a look at my 2026 digital multimedia monthly subscription of just $9. The videos update every day. There are dozens and dozens and dozens of videos where I will talk to you and take you through the book, and dozens, and I think 79 tracks to be exact, of audio programs. Here's how you do it. If you want to see this, tap my profile pic. It's up there somewhere. Or if you're on a laptop, it's over there. Tap my profile pic, and you'll see a finger pointing there. Follow the directions. Follow them, and you'll see this very sticker. Point to it. It will take you to the page, $9 a month. And you can instantly get my book, my series, my course on how to learn American slang. And it's really a fast way. Obviously faster than this room. This room is different than the book, because in this room we talk about some of the newest slang. My books talk about universal slang that we've been using for 50 years and that will still be here for another 50 years. Popular slang we all use. So the combination of the two, coming into this room, checking out the book, I hope you do. And if you want a freebie right now too, you can just go to the same place. Go away. Go to the same place, tap my profile picture, and you'll see this is the other sticker. If you click on that, all I need is your first name and your email address. And I don't sell email addresses, don't worry. They're private, just between you and me. Then I can send you the weekly updated top 10 slang list of slang I hear every single week. So I write down all the words I hear on social media and TV, and then I give them to you. And it's free. I don't know how to make it any cheaper than that. It's free. So I hope you'll take advantage of that. Okay, let's get back to our slang lesson. Oh, let's see here. Wait a minute. We have, okay, Zenith. Unc Lore. Yes, Unc Lore. What's the show? Oh, I think, I can tell you. Yes, I can. I just can't give you, I can't tell you where to go. Oh, did you write to me? Oh, good. You sent me a DM. If you take a look at Hey Wordy, that's Heywordy. Hey Wordy. Hey Wordy. So Wordy, this is the TV show I star in, produced by the producer, executive producer of Star Wars and Raiders of the Lost Ark. So Hey Wordy is a show, stars just me, cartoon characters all around me. I teach children how to speak at least 10 different languages through music that I've composed, the lyrics I've composed, all the music you hear I've composed. I've arranged the whole orchestra like 110 instruments. So it's a really, really fun way to learn slang. Take a look. Hey, Wordy. I take this little dictionary named Wordy all around the world, and we fill up his pages with words. It's really exciting. Really exciting. And we're going to be growing that show very soon, hopefully. Inbox me. Okay, I always see that person. I'm going to block that again. Okay. There. Bye-bye. Clout. Riz. I love Riz. Riz is my favorite slang term. Sorry. It is. Love Riz. Because no one gets hurt. It's just fun. It's just happy. And it's just positive. Love Riz. I want that to come back. I'm going to work on getting that back. Are you from the Bay Area too? No. This is a Los Angeles accent. I was born right in the middle of Hollywood. I am Hollywood. I am Hollywood. Born on Sunset Boulevard. That's how Hollywood I am. This is a Hollywood accent. And since you're in the Bay Area, our accent is pretty much the same, but I say San Jose and you say San Jose, right? And older people from San Francisco, much older, like maybe your grandparents, would say San Francisco. San Francisco. That's how it was like long time ago. Really long. Good, John. I'm glad you sent me a DM. Can I read your name? F for you. Coser. I'm always scared to read things I don't know because I could say something really bad. What does I don't know what that means, so I can't say it. I'm happy to look it up for you. So, John, do you know what Skibbity El Riz dog? Yeah. So, Skibbity, I don't think people are using that anymore. Last year, it was a video from another platform, which I can't say. Ooh, that was close. I'm not allowed to say other platforms. But yeah, it was a very popular video at a place where you can see videos. See what I did there? Yeah, that was really popular. Zenith, I'm just going to raffle off a bunch of slang, unk, lore, LARP, Riz, cap, type. That's all. Of course, I know all of these. So, yeah, Zenith is trying to test me on the slang I know. I know them all. Why? Because of this room for a lot of it. If I don't know something, I mean, I'm thirsty for language. So I'm always looking things up. And in this room, like LARPing. Somebody mentioned LARPing. I'd never heard of that before because I don't do gaming. But I'm told that LARPing is big in gaming. Am I right? Is that true? Oh, okay. Oh, I can't scroll down anymore. Oh, there we go. Okay, we have 55 new followers. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. Welcome to my new followers. Nick, where are you, Nick? Good morning, Slangman. Morning. Well, it's morning for me. Is it morning for you? Where are you, Nick? It's definitely morning for me. I started at 5 a.m. Los Angeles time. How is that for dedication? So, welcome. From New York. Okay, you ready? Are you actually born in New York? Love my New Yorkers. Love. Oh, I want to test you. I'm going to test you. Nick, are you actually a New Yorker? A lot of slang comes from gaming. The generation just loves gaming. Staten Island. Okay. No one go away. Nick and I are going to have a talk. A talk. So here's what happened. And Nick, you tell me what happened. Because I thought this was really kind of funny. I'm from Los Angeles. This is a Los Angeles accent. Yes, I say chocolate. You don't say chocolate, probably, right? You say chocolate. Am I right? Chocolate. Is that the kind of accent you have, Nick? Let me know. And do you say coffee or coffee? I say coffee. I'm guessing you say coffee. Is that the kind of... Yeah, you say chocolate. Okay. So, you tell me what happened. And if anybody else can tell me, tell me. We'll see if Nick knows first. My cousin Jill works at this big animal shelter on Long Island. And I called her and I said, hello, is Jill there? And the woman said with a very thick New York accent, no, she's not here. Not here, but here. Tell her, would you like to leave a message? And I said to her, sure, tell her David called. And she said, okay. Is that with a C or a K? Now tell me, Nick, if you know where I'm going with this yet. My Los Angeles accent versus her very Long Island accent. I said, no, tell her David called. And she said, I heard you, sir. Is that with a C or a K? Anyone know what happened? Nick, you want to take a guess? Come on, Nick. You've got her. You've got the accent. You've got the coffee accent, the chocolate accent. Okay. Because she has an accent like you, Nick, I had to say to her, please tell her David called. And she said, oh, you called. So we had such a laugh over this because my Los Angeles accent is, I called. Because she says called. When I said tell her David called, she thought called was my last name. And my family in Queens always makes fun of me for saying chocolate, not chocolate. So if you're learning English, you have a big job. You have to learn our slang and you have to learn our accents. And we do have Nick. Nick is from New York, from Staten Island. I'm going to say something to Nick in slang that only Nick will understand. Are there any other New Yorkers here? Where are all my other New Yorkers? Any other New Yorkers? Just say New Yorker. Any New Yorker? Just Nick? Oh, I said it out loud and heard cold. Yeah, cold. All right, Nick, tell me. Excuse me, everyone, while I talk to Nick in New York slang. All right? All right, Zenith. You're near New York. So, Nick, is it brick out? Now, Nick is probably laughing and about to respond to me. Because Nick understood that. Right, Nick? Is it brick out? This is New York slang, only in New York. All the slang in my books is universal slang. We all have the same slang. But in New York, they have a few words that we don't have. It's brick out. What does that... Nick, you must know what that is. Zenith is lost. Nick, you know what that is? It's brick out. Every New Yorker I've ever spoken with knows what that means. It is brick out. I've never heard brick out. Nick, that's Manhattan. It's brick outside. It's brick out. It's super cold. No, it's brick out. Brick outside means really cold. As cold as a brick. Nick, look it up. Take a look. Everyone I know in New York, my whole family, New Yorkers, from generations, it's brick out. Really, I'm impressed. Really, how about that? Well, then Nick, then you really need me. You need me to teach you New York slang. Well, I want to thank you all for being here. We have some more slang to learn. We have 57 new followers who didn't even know me before. Welcome. 57 new followers, 12K likes. Thank you very much. If you are an English learner, you are in the right room, because I know that you're studying English and you can't understand Americans, right? Because the English you're learning is standard English. We don't speak standard English. Nick here from Staten Island. He doesn't speak standard English either. Neither do I. No one does who is born in the United States. So let's take a look at some of our everyday slang. Oh yeah, this is just typical slang we all use. But if you're an English learner, you may not understand it. So in standard English, you would hear, Nathan made a costly mistake when he missed the due date. That's perfect English, but that's not how we speak. We would say, in real speak, and this is especially important if you work with Americans or if you work in an American office. Nathan dropped the ball. This comes from sports. I guess it could come from more than one sport, but I think it's basically from baseball. If you drop the ball, that's bad. You must catch it. If you drop the ball, in business slang, that means you made a big mistake that cost a lot of money, that you were working on a project and then suddenly you stopped working. You just stopped working on it. You dropped the ball. That ball should have continued moving, but you dropped it. So Nathan dropped the ball when he missed the deadline. So a deadline, and it must be pronounced deadline, not deadline. No, deadline is how we pronounce it. It means the due date. Super popular in school. So if you're in school, you'll hear deadline. And if you drop the ball, that's not a good thing. You don't want to drop the ball. UWU for you. Brick is a New York thing. Yeah, where are you from? UWU for you. Forex Goldmaster. Signal posted to my channel. Oh, that an advertisement? Well, we'll just block you too then. There we go. Bye-bye. Just like that. We get advertisers in here sometimes. Oh, well. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. We have another 6 minutes left. Okay, whoops. This one. I hear this all the time. And just yesterday, I heard someone say, wow, that movie was totally mid. So in standard English, we would hear the movie was very average. But in slang, I'm hearing this a lot. If something is mid, it's mediocre. It's not very good. It's mid. The movie was, but we don't say was. We say was. As long as you remember that in English, we don't overpronounce our words. Was. The movie was totally mid. We speak with very loose lips. The movie was totally mid. Really popular. Really popular. Oops. Let me bring that back in. There. Fit. Boom. There it is. Every now and then, if I move my cursor incorrectly, the thing just zooms way far back. Okay. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, so we did talk about this earlier. I don't know if you were still in the room for this or not, but it's worth repeating because this is not slang, but this is how we would pronounce it. If someone said to you around noon, G-Chet, would you understand? Just type that. What does that mean? G-Chet? It's around noon. And someone walks up to you and says, it's not slang, but they say, G-Chet, this is just typical pronunciation. Regular pronunciation, which you need to learn. If you want to understand Americans, you need to know our slang and our everyday pronunciation. Jose says, did you eat yet? Anyone else? G-Chet? G-Chet? Who will be the winner? 5 more seconds. What else who else thinks it means, did you eat yet? All right. Jose, you are so right. Did you eat yet? And I even saw a restaurant in Los Angeles near where I live in Burbank, which is in what they call the Valley, which I'm sure you may have heard of because of Valley Girls years ago. It's called Jeet. Jeet. And you have to say it like that. Jeet. It's not just Jeet. Jeet-chet. Although some people do say that. Jeet. No, it's always Jeet-chet. It has to be that dip. Because the melody is, did you eat? Jeet. You have to do that little dip. Jeet-chet. So actually say that. Jeet-chet. That's the melody. Jeet-chet. Hey, Jeet-chet. So you can't say Jeet-chet. No. Jeet-chet. No. The melody must be exact. Because it has to sound like, did you eat? Did you eat? Did you eat? Jeet? Jeet-chet? Did you eat yet? Jeet-chet? Hassan, very good. Jeet-chet? Make sure you're saying this out loud. You need to get used to it. And you don't have to use this slang or this way of speaking, but you must understand it if you want to understand Americans. It's so important. We all use this. It's just how we all speak. And there it is. Did you eat yet? Okay, we'll do a few more. I'm making this one easy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Just write that down. What do you think that means? What you gonna do? This is not slang, but this is connected speech or reductions. What you gonna do? It's so important that you learn how we speak because this is the real English. What you gonna do? What are you going to do? Jose, you are having a good day. Hassan, what are you doing? Oh, close. You're so close, Hassan. You're close, Hassan. What are you doing is what you doing. What you doing is what are you doing. That's what you doing. This is what you gonna do. What you gonna do. There it is. What are you going to do? Yes. Humu Habibi Isan Afan? I'll just call you Umu. Yes, exactly. What you're going to do is very typical American pronunciation. What are you going to do? Really popular. Again, when you're learning English, you have a big job. You need to know our slang, but you have to know what we're saying, which is the slang, and how we are saying it. And this is the only way to learn real American English. Okay, let's take a look at another one. Any idea? You have to actually say it to understand it. To look at it, you'd never see it like this. But this is how we say it. Here, I'll say it for you. You ready? Oh, very good. Hien, am I saying your name right? Hien. I don't know. Really popular. In fact, 2 days ago I was watching Modern Family, and the guy who plays Mitch was asked a question, and he said, I don't know. Just like that. I don't know. It's so popular. It's how we speak. I don't know. Or, another way. These are things you probably won't learn in school. That's why you're here. You need to learn them from me. We have 59 new followers. I'm so glad to have you guys here. Welcome. I'm glad you're following me. And again, if you want to know our everyday, weekly slang that I cover every single day, check this out. It's free. If you want my top 10 list of slang, just tap my profile picture. Just tap it. Once you tap it, you'll see a finger pointing at the instructions. Follow those instructions. And then when you see this, you tap it. Give me your first name only. That's all I need. And your email. And it's private email. It won't be sold or shown to anyone. That way I can get you this weekly list of top 10 slang words free. And of course, if you want to take your slang to the next level and really learn slang, really learn how Americans speak, learn slang and idioms and connected speech with a multimedia digital course for only $9 a month. That's it. And the videos change every day. This is less than 2 lattes, you guys. And I know that if you're in this room, you love English and you probably love slang. And you're probably frustrated that you're learning English that we do not speak. This will teach you the English we actually do speak. We don't speak standard English. No one does. We all speak slang and idioms. Take a look at my profile picture. It's up there, I think, on that side, or over there if you're on a laptop. Tap my profile picture in the circle. You'll go to a page with a finger pointing. Follow those instructions. Then when you tap this, you'll go to a page that says $9, that's all, for the month. And then you will see more pages, more sample pages. You will see there are dialogues, and there are 79 tracks of audio programs, and there are dozens of videos. $9. A lot of work was put in these books just for you. The main book that this was taken from is this. This is my paperback, which is around $74 in the schools. This for you is $9. I've dropped down the price, but it is exactly all of this. I don't know if you can see it. It's super, super, super colorful. I present the slang in dialogues, games, crossword puzzles, all sorts of fun ways for you to learn slang. I'm going to scan this actually today. So tomorrow morning when I come back and talk with you, I can actually show you. In fact, we'll take a lesson right out of the book. That would be fun. Right out of the book. So if you want to know your slang, check this out. $9 a month. I think it's worth it. Or if you want just the list of my top 10 slang words, same thing. Tap my profile picture and you will find this right there. Okay, let me move that over. And there we go. Okay, so I've been with you now about 2 hours. So in wrapping all of this up, again, I'm Slangman David Burke. If you have any questions about slang, write them down and come back tomorrow. I'm here every day at 5 a.m. Los Angeles time. I hope you'll join me. We're gamifying this daily. There are going to be some really fun things I'm adding for the subscriptions. I hope you'll be a subscriber. Join my fan club. I hope you do. And join me tomorrow, 5 a.m. Los Angeles time. Thank you for being here. Thank you to my gifters. Thank you for my 61 new followers. If you're not following me, now's the time. Make sure to follow me because we're going to be wrapping this up with just slang for ending it in a few moments. And sorry, I was sick last week. Much better now. Every day a lot better. I had no voice last week. Now at least I can talk. Okay, great. I will see you then tomorrow at 5 a.m. my time in Los Angeles. And if you have any questions, write them down. Come back tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, night, morning, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Till then, bye-bye for now. Bye. Till tomorrow.